guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. As promised, we are going to be working on the S2K. There's not a lot of good lighting right here. It's just that it's pretty dark outside right now. As you guys can see, we're working at night. I just got off work and I came straight here to help out just to start stripping this thing down. As you guys can see, we already took out the motor. Let me go ahead and flip the camera around for you guys to be able to walk you guys around to see what we've done to the car so far. I wasn't able to record some of the stuff that we did previously before, but I'll show you guys right now what has been done to the car. It's nothing too complicated, so let's just go ahead and show you guys. There we go. So you guys can see we already have the motor out. Just the light fell. And so far what we've done so far is we've completely stripped out the whole interior. Well, not the whole interior, but we've removed the whole back panels and stuff. We still have to remove the door panels. The reason why we're removing some of this stuff is because he's going to be doing a full change of color, and we want to be able to paint inside here as well. He got new fenders, so we're going to be getting rid of these fenders. And as you guys saw already, well, we already took out the motor, and the transmission is out as well. I'm gonna go ahead and move the hood to the side because it's not on there, and we have the transmission sitting out here. In the meantime, man, a couple weeks ago we ended up going down, taking it to the car wash, and we cleaned it. So today I'm actually gonna be doing some runs to Home Depot because we have to find the bolts for the bracket to be able to put on the engine stand that we have here. So I need to find the correct length and thread size for it to bolt on to the engine to be able to put it on the stand. The reason why we want to put it on the stand is, well, this engine is really dirty. As you guys can see, my hands are full of dirt and grease and oil, and we're gonna go ahead and put it on the stand, and we're gonna end up cleaning everything as much as we possibly can. So you can see there's a lot of dirt everywhere, and there's also a bunch of oil that is built up in the front as well. I'm not sure if we're gonna probably take it to the car wash that's local around here and pressure wash it, or we just might probably end up soaking it with some Awesome and just kind of scrub it down and just rinse it off with the hose garden. But yeah, so we do know for a fact that the VTEC solenoid is messed up, so he ended up ordering a new one from this company called Ballad. I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not too sure. And he ordered a couple more stuff as well from them. We'll get into that as we start putting the motor together and getting the car together as well. So I'm gonna try to see if I could set the camera up somewhere for you guys so you guys can see what I'm gonna be doing right now. Right now I kind of want to remove the hood and set it somewhere on the side where it's not gonna interfere while we're working on the car. My main goal right now is to mount the engine onto the stand, and I kind of want to remove the hood, the fenders, and the bumper. And he did order new fenders because this one is damaged, as you guys can see right here on this side. And he has them up there. Well, I ended up putting it up there. He's not home right now, he's out, but he's currently on his way right now to help me out. So let me go ahead and set this down for you guys and go from there. All right, guys, so right here I decided not to record the whole thing. I just decided to speed things up, but you guys can see that I am removing all of the coolant hoses and stuff just to get out of the way. I was prepping the motor to get it all cleaned up and put it on the stand. As you guys can see, I'm just getting all those clips out of the way and just using a little small pry bar to wiggle out those hoses because they're very obnoxiously stuck. They get to seized up, and yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm doing over here, getting rid of the one for the thermostat. Most of these hoses are really stuck on there. They've just been getting a lot of heat cycles and stuff, and they just kind of tend to corrode a little bit, so you just kind of have to wiggle it out and stuff. But yeah. Alright guys, so after we're done removing the coolant hoses, went ahead and started removing the brackets for the motor mounts, so you guys can see. And I also went ahead and started taking off the stuff for the water pump, and there was a lot of oil in the front cover. Eventually we're gonna have to pull it apart and clean it all up. But yeah, so I ended up moving towards the front side of the car where the pulley is at, as you guys can see. And I was getting all the hardware. I actually had like a little box that I bought from Harbor Freight, and I used it. As you guys can see, the yellow box right there, I used that to organize all the bolts and labeled it, so I don't lose any of the hardware. For example, that was for the water pump and stuff like that. So just trying to keep everything organized. The water pump we had, it wasn't even that bad, to be honest, but yeah, we just decided to just order a new one and replace it as well. But yeah, those are the bolts for the idler pulley, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, idler pulley. Label that too, put that back in the bin so we don't lose those bolts as we start taking apart the engine and stuff like that. Actually, the one before was the idler pulley. That one right there is gonna be the idler pulley. The one before was for the tensioner pulley, I believe. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then moved over to the side and decided to start taking out the bolts for the motor mounts, I believe. Yeah, motor mounts. And I went ahead and labeled that as well, make sure that I didn't lose it. And we went ahead and we turned the motor on, and we started to remove the other side of the motor mount as well. And there was a difference on the bolts, so just kind of keep an eye on it. There's different lengths. I believe 2 short ones go on the bottom and the 2 longer ones go on the top. And yeah, so we labeled that on the box and make sure to put it in the little bin, so for next time we need to find out the hardware, we know where it's at. And we started kind of analyzing all the stuff that we have in the front of the motor and starting to see what needs to be replaced. For sure, we know we need to get a new water pump. Idler pulley was really rusted, so got to replace that. And a new belt tensioner pulley, and we have to redo the whole front main seal as well for the pulley, I believe. Yeah, for the pulley. And we have to redo the cover as well because it was leaking, and the VTEC cylinder that's on the side. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the motor. It's all the dust that has been accumulated.
Look at this. Look at this. Somebody look at this. Oh my god.
Oh, dirty. Look at the motor mounts too. The motor mounts were actually fucked too. That one's just sitting on there, by the way, but it's really loose.
We gotta take all of this and put it in the center, huh?
We can. I mean, we could try to pull everything off because, I mean, you want to paint the engine bay, correct?
Yeah.
So we definitely want to make sure that as we're going, we record where everything goes. So what bolt goes where, you know what I mean?
How do you break this?
I have no idea.
This is beyond me. All of this has to come off right here?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to paint behind it.
Yeah, I do.
You know,
the whole thing, so.
And that's one thing that I was thinking about right now is if we're gonna remove all of those lines and stuff, we're gonna have to discharge the AC lines, and then you're gonna have to charge it up to get under, you know what I mean? Because we're gonna have to remove the whole AC lines and stuff to be able to paint.
Is that this one right here?
Yeah, like all that stuff. Yeah. And I think some of them are the heater core, if I'm not mistaken. I think those are the heater core. The AC lines are these. These are the AC lines. These two. Those two on the firewall right there, those are the heater core, so that might actually have coolant. That'll be okay to take off, actually. It's not too bad. Mm-hmm. But these are the ones that I kind of don't want to take off, like these big one and this big one, because that's for your AC stuff, you know.
What, it took a bitch to redo it or what?
No, it's just that, like, if we take it off, then you're gonna have to go take it back to AC shop to get it charged, you know.
And they charge for that?
Obviously. All right, well, let's go ahead and I don't want to touch anything yet in the engine bay. You know what I do want to actually do? I want to take off your bumper and your fender.
Yeah, let's do that.
You know.
How do you take that off?
Hey, bro, where's the engine at?
Room. All car, bro. This is time to do some sketch.
Hey, bro, you gotta record this shit, bro.
Yeah, for real. Where the glasses? Where the glasses?
Where's the glasses died, bro? Shit. I like, do that again. Do that again. Look at the video. Hold on. Yeah, no, run that shit back, bro. Run that shit back. Oh. Hey, bro. I'm bad, bro. I look excited.
Hey, just watch out when he drops the car.
I'll be peeing.
Watch your back, yeah, for real. Hey, watch your toes.
Yeah,
That shit back is crazy, bro. That's some nice things, bro.
These are my work shoes now.
It'd be a shame if some oil fell on them motherfuckers.
Yeah, look at this cheap ass clutch.
Hey, man.
Hope you guys liked the video, guys. If you guys want to see more of the S2000 stuff, please make sure to subscribe and follow my YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys on the next video.